dancy, getting some fun going on. So let's see if we get some people. What I'm doing is I am prepping for a workshop that I have in an hour and 15 minutes. So I thought I might hang out and say hey to anybody that wants to say hey while I'm prepping, and kind of give you some insight into how I do what I do. So, hey, everybody over on Instagram, hello, YouTube, hello, Facebook profile, hello, Facebook page, hello, hello, hello. And I don't know if I'll see the comments. Oh, look, I have a friend that stopped by. Look,
Howdy.
Mr. Williams stopped by. Hello, Mr. Williams.
How are you?
Oh, wait, my headphones are on. I don't want my headphones. I'm good. I'm getting ready. I feel so big. You look little next to me. That's weird. By the way, if you're watching on Instagram, you can't see Ray because I'm using StreamYard over on the other platforms. Hello, Robin. How are you? So I will check Facebook in a few minutes because actually maybe I'll get my iPad and then I can see everything. That would be wiki wacky. I could be like a multimedia mogulette. What do you think, Ray?
Well, I just wonder why you're so much bigger, but
I don't know. I guess the camera, maybe your camera zooms. I don't think this zooms. Or maybe StreamYard just makes me larger than life, and that's their claim to fame.
yeah.
I don't know, but I got quite a few things to do. So I know there's several of you watching elsewhere. And hello, Jeff, how are you? Let me get so Facebook comments are coming in. Okay, so maybe I can see them. Maybe just nobody likes me, Ray, and nobody wants to talk to me.
I don't know about that.
I don't know. Did you have a nap?
No.
You look like you were chilling.
No.
I was hoping. Oh, well.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Oh, well.
Oh, well. All right. So here's a couple things I need to do. Somebody's sending me a message, and I can't really look at my texts right now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me look because it looked like it might have been from, I don't know who this is. I'm not sure who this is.
Well, if you don't know, I don't know.
Well, anyway, hi, everybody. I guess we're going to do like TikTok style because I have no content prepared. I'm actually going to be working. Hang on, we have a person in distress. Okay, let's go back to Insta. Insta baby. I never go live on Instagram. I guess it pauses when I do that. So I guess I won't do that anymore. Anyway, so tonight, well, you well know, we have the Talking to People workshop. And I know a lot of people are new product creators. A lot of people are running challenges right now. And I've been doing these suckers since 2006. Whether they were free workshops, webinars, all that other good stuff, or whether they're paid. Tonight's project is a paid workshop. And I do certain things right before an event. So the first thing I'm going to do, Ray, is I set up, does everybody know what a pretty link is? Do you know what a pretty link is? Nope.
I guess it's a link that looks pretty.
Exactly. Well, that is exactly it.
See?
On a WordPress blog, and I know that you're working on yours, on a WordPress blog, you can set up a link. Like, you know how a lot of times you have links and they're like, something.com, squiggle, XYZ, LMNOP,
Yep.
W, whatever, number sign.
Mm-hmm.
I like to make all the links that I use to promote things look nice, because they look nicer, so something legible and easy to read. But also when you're live broadcasting, you can put a link in the comments, but it's a lot better if you happen to have a link that you can say aloud. So for example, if you happen to be seeing me on YouTube or Facebook somewhere, it says youtube.com/workshop. I mean, DianeHochman.com/workshop. DianeHochman.com. I'm saying it because Instagram can't see. DianeHochman.com/workshop. So that pretty link makes it very easy for me to rattle off the link so somebody could type it in or jot it down.
Got it.
If somebody had their phone handy, they could do that. So I did that just in case anybody wants to jump in last minute, because there's a couple things that happen when people are making purchases. Some people, the minute they see an offer, they buy it immediately. The early adopters, like the people who line up for the new iPhone the day it comes out, the early adopters. Then in the middle, so it's kind of like boom, there's like a boom of sales, and then it kind of dips because people are kind of like, yeah, maybe, sorta, and they're reading the sales offer and so on, and they're kind of like, and they're trickling in. And then at the end, at the very end, people often plow in because there's no more time to sit on it anymore. They have to make a decision. So before something starts, a lot of times I do a letter. I'm going to actually write a letter right now. I do a last letter. A lot of you guys will see that we're starting in half an hour. This is your last chance. So I do a last letter. I don't know how many letters I've written for this little project. I right now happen to be going live to share what I'm doing to be helpful to people, but there also might be somebody on here. So I will talk a little bit about what I'm doing. And then I just run around and ping a few people and that's it. And then I get ready and do the workshop or and this is relevant for everybody, because if you're launching a product at your MLM or you're doing a launch, doing a challenge, like a lot of people I know are doing challenges right now, whatever it is you're doing promotionally, it's really strong at the beginning and it's really strong at the end. You can't let off the steam in the middle because then people forget about it. But if you've promoted properly at the very end, you'll get some traction.
With a pretty link.
Well, it doesn't have to be a pretty link, but a pretty link's good if you're either on, a lot of people are into Clubhouse right now. So pretty links are really good if you are speaking on a podcast, right? You listen to a couple of those or radio shows. Mm-hmm. People say the name of a website. And when it's, squish, 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 $, $, something, it's very hard to say that aloud. People can't catch it. They're going to mistype it. And it's really important that you make it easy because a lot of folks have these like 72 character domain names and it's confusing. We always want to I always say a good sales offer should be like a kid sliding down a grease slide in New York City in the summertime. Remember those metal slides they had? If that was slick, you go flying down that sucker. It should be a bare-butted baby sliding down a grease slide. That's what it should be like. It shouldn't be a hassle. So with that being said, and yet people still find a way to have a hassle or a drama or a problem. I've had several today. And that's the other thing is right before an event, you always want to be checking your stuff because people will start messaging you. I can't get in, I couldn't pay, etc. And I have one right now who I'm going to message. I won't tell you who it is. How many of you guys sell stuff? Because this is powerful.
Actually, I still have my Aweber open.
Huh?
I feel like, can I put a plug in there?
Sure. I'm not going to stop you from plugging for me.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. So there's one person. Now, again, you guys can't see what I'm doing, which is good because I don't want you seeing all my stuff. But I have, look, more messages from people. So she should be all set. People are coming in. And this is what always happens. At the last minute, people make the decision. In case anybody, hey, Ginny, just so you know, Ginny, I put a link in our group if you wanted to come out and play with us. Ray's over here. She's on Instagram right now. But Ginny, if you're around and you want to come play with us, I know we have a workshop in a little bit, so you may be busy. You may be cooking or getting ready. Let's see. So don't feel obligated. I'm telling this person I sent you an invite to the group. I'll send that out. So last minute, there's always people asking questions because people always wait to the last minute. And the more you realize that, the more you can capitalize on it. Because a lot of people don't recognize that, and then they go off hang on, I'm replying to anyone. Somebody's asking if it will help selling something in particular. Do that. It's kind of a boring live, and yet at the same time, it's a really good live because you could learn some good stuff. So if anybody's here and has any questions as I'm going, let me know. So let's see what time it is. It is now 5:53. I am going to write a letter to my list, but I'm going to schedule it to go out right before. Let me come back. See where Ray is. Okay. So you should always, one of the things that people think is they think they're being a pest when they push something. And some people are. Some people are. I mean, it's just because it's the way they position it and it's the way they do it or they hype it. But mailing multiple times on a day of a launch or something like this is a little workshop, guys. There's like 20, 25 people in it. It's not a big deal. It's not like, you know, my whole career doesn't depend on this. It's just a week-long workshop about how to talk to people online and how to get them to want to come to you, which is a skill that a lot of people are really lacking. But let's say, like I've done huge, you know, double six-figure launches, and on something like that, you can't promote it enough. We assume everybody's reading every email. They're not. So a different subject line will get them to open. If that is, if you have a list, and if you don't have a list, ask me. I have like a 5-day little challenge, or you can do it in a day to set up having an email list. Really important, especially with recent developments with social media. The other night, everybody went, did you get shut down? No, because you don't have an iPhone anymore.
Nope.
Like everybody who had an iPhone got logged out, but everybody had a secret theory on why everybody got locked out, which I thought was adorable because it was the Bernie meme or this, or if you posted this, or if you posted somebody's name. And it was just Apple doing an update. So I'm going to do this. Let's see. The feeling of the letter is going to be about getting off the fence. So my subject line is "Don't fall." And it says, it's like I said, those of you that are on Instagram, you can't see, so I'm just going to narrate. My letter, the subject line is "Don't fall." And it says, whelp with a P, or down to the wire. The how to talk to people workshop. I'm a terrible typist. It starts in about a half an hour. It's now or never. Time to get off the fence. Oh, let me change that. I'm going to say the how to talk to people workshop starts in about half an hour. I know you're on the fence. Whatever you do, don't fall. Of course, I put quotations instead of this. If anybody has any questions, feel free. I know there's only a handful of people around, but definitely feel free.
Why did God make me?
Why did God make you? Because you're special and beautiful and a wonderful person and very gifted. How's that?
Oh, you said ask any questions. Okay, well, I'll say
That was the question, and that was the
Oh,
answer. You're
cool.
special and wonderful and very gifted. And oh, look, Ginny's here. I didn't know Ginny came. Hi, Ginny.
Hi.
Here.
How's it
Hi. I'm like a multimedia live streaming monster tonight. I'm
going?
all
I see
over
that.
the-
You are. You're all over. I saw you on Instagram.
I'm on Instagram. I'm on 2 places on Facebook, and I'm on YouTube. So it's wacky, wacky, and wild tonight. It's kind of fun. I never go live on Instagram, and you muted yourself. I don't know if you know you did. Unmute yourself, and I should. And then I never go live on TikTok, but I can't do them all. I can't do them all, so I picked this. So Ginny, I'm writing a letter.
I see that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Take care of the the latecomers, the on the fence people. One of the things that's powerful to do, guys, is you speak right into the thoughts that are in their head. A lot of people have opened. I know a lot of people have clicked. I've seen them. So when I say, I know you're on the fence, I mean, I could even go find the people that just clicked and segment it, but I'm too lazy to do that tonight. I could purposely go after the people that I know looked, which is a whole topic for another day. Okay. So I'm going to just make this note really short. Don't fall. If you wanted to come, it's decision time.
Well, what get hold of should I put on my letter? I'm signing off.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
What should I get hold of Diane Hockman? What should I put on here?
No, put the pretty link I just gave you.
Oh, you gave me a pretty link? Oh, let me
Well,
see.
it's right on the screen. But why don't I give you a link to a letter that describes it?
Give it to me a message and I'll put it up.
I'll do it.
Hey, Jenny.
Hi, Ray.
Hey, Jenny.
Jenna.
Froze.
You're
Or was
frozen,
that
Jenny.
me? Oh, that was me?
Yeah. Sounds like a
thought it was-
tropical drink, a frozen Jenny.
You know what's
What would
funny?
go in that, I wonder?
Well, rum, of course. Rum and an umbrella.
And,
I had an Aunt Jenny. Jenny knows. I was just to say that.
I know.
It's the only other Jenny I ever knew.
Where's the link? Where are you putting it?
Oh, it's coming in Messenger. It's Messenger.
Okay.
It's coming. And what you can say is, this is a letter she wrote about what's being offered, but, and then add your own thing.
Right.
Yeah. So the thing that's about me is I'm like a technical idiot and my brain darts all over, and yet I still manage to get this done. And that's what I want you guys all to do, because sometimes you look at something and you go, oh, it's a lot. It's not a lot. I mean, I write like 4 letters and make thousands of dollars. It's just not that much. I mean, I'm not sweating, honey. I'm okay. It's just a different thought process. And that's what we're going to do in the workshop, is we're going to change our paradigm about how we're talking to people, because most people are annoying people and they feel like they're annoying people. So they don't want to talk to people because they feel funny about it. But when we change our paradigm and see things differently, all of a sudden it becomes really fun.
I'm looking forward to it.
I'm going to work hard this week. So I don't know why I did it like that. It just seemed like I wanted everybody to stay in zone. So, okay, here's a link to all the details. So anybody that's watching, what's going on? What's up? I actually like to talk while I'm working. I'm the weirdo because I actually find it soothing. Silence bothers me. Hi, Nikki. If you got my letters from my list, or there's even on my Facebook profile, there's last night I posted one of the letters. It's about the How to Talk to People workshop that starts tonight, and I'm doing the last bits of work before I take a breather and dive in. And I'm actually going to make my notes while we're here. I don't prepare a whole bunch of stuff. I know other people are very different and they like to. I like to kind of download stuff. And everything that I do, I've decided that 2021, no more trying to please everybody. I cater everything right to the group that I'm with. So until I really know the group, what I give them is very dependent on where they are, as opposed to one size fits all, which is what most things are out there. Okay. So I can't get you in the group.
Nikki on Instagram wants to check it out. Did you put the link in there too?
Nikki, the payment link is at dianehockman.com/workshop. But
Okay.
Nikki's on my list and knows where my Facebook wall is. If you want to read all about it, if you didn't see the details, you can go over there. On my Facebook wall, there's a picture with like hot pink high heel shoes. That's the letter about it. One of the letters about it.
Cool.
Oh. My sister lost her doggy today. I'm very sad.
Aww.
That's rough.
She's older. Yeah. Well, they lost one earlier, a couple months ago, and now Diva went too. So they were. I don't remember the names of the dogs. It's like King Charles something. The fancy. They have long hair, long ears. Anybody watches Sex in the City? Charlotte had these dogs. King Charles Cavalier or something like that. Very lappy dogs, long-haired lappy dogs.
Oh, here it is. When Sexy Ain't Sexy. That's the one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That was a good one. I liked it. Well, you're the only one. You and Ray are the only two that I open up all your emails.
Wow. See, Ray? See, Ray?
Wow.
Rays
It's true.
are amazing. They've been extra amazing lately. So when I write a letter, I always send a test to myself to make sure the link works. Because there's nothing worse than sending out a letter to your list and having the link be no good. And even if you're posting somewhere, always check and make sure, click on the link and make sure it works. If it doesn't work, the whole thing is futile. Right? Makes sense?
Sense.
Sign up here. Go sign up here. Go sign up here. Hi, Jessica. I'll see you soon. Okay.
Is she in there? Woohoo. I didn't go look at the group yet.
Jessica, oh yeah, she's in there and she's on Insta. And have you seen her? She's like cranking lately.
She is.
Even like she like turned the corner and now she's like woo woo ba 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 boom. She is going.
I know. I see a lot of energy there. That's awesome.
Awesome. And she's looking cute. She got hair cut and she's just looking
adorable. I loved it.
Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm scheduling this letter to go out at 6:30 Eastern so that I don't have to sit around and think about sending it out. I'm scheduling, no, PM, not AM, PM. Okay. So I've scheduled it. What time is it now? So it will automatically go out.
6:07.
It'll automatically go out in 23 minutes, which is awesome. So you always want to schedule some promotion if you can, or if I'm using Facebook groups or something like that, like let's say you don't have a list at the moment, that's when I go and hit all the groups last minute. Like 15 minutes before, because here's what we know, especially if it's like a webinar or something. People who hear about something last minute are much more likely to attend than people who scheduled it a long time ago. It's just human nature. If I just heard about it, I go, oh, maybe I should go to that. But if I heard about it 2 weeks ago, it seems so far away. So last minute promotion. Hey, Ramona, last minute promotion. We'll see Ramona soon in a few minutes too. Last minute promotion is the most powerful thing you can do. And a lot of people, they're so busy getting ready to attend something that they can make money with, like their MLM thing or their affiliate program thing or something, that they don't do that promotion. I always do promotion and actually promote like up to, tonight I can't because I'm the instructor, up to 10 minutes into the event, 10, 15 minutes into the event. Because the event doesn't really get going. You know, everybody's like doing the meet and greet and hi and how you doing. So the event doesn't get going for a little bit. So I will keep promoting because, again, human nature. Hang on a second. I have the people coming around. How to talk. Human nature is I'm missing out on something. We always wonder what's going on over there. And if I actually promote it late, which is counterintuitive, this is a powerful tip. If I promote it after it started, that feeling of missing something is more powerful than if I promoted it this afternoon. That's like a big money tip right there.
That's like calling her up. Hey, what are you doing in 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Get dressed. I'm coming by.
Yeah.
Well, I've done it.
Because it's curiosity. I'm just throw on an outfit, nothing dressy. I'm taking you somewhere. It's a surprise. What? Oh my God, where are we going? You know, we're going to the bowling alley. But it's that feeling, that sensation, or finding out about something last minute. Like, let's say somebody's having a party and they texted you, but you didn't see it. And then you hear about it. It's kind of like, oh, well, you quick, get ready to go because you want to go. So that sensation, it's particularly powerful for live events, for, you know, anything like that. Any of these live summits that are going on right now, the bulk of not the bulk, but a large number of tickets are sold the last day. Why do you think they have reopens on launches? Because it's buyer's anxiety. It's, I was gonna go, and then I didn't go, and then you see it, and they let you, they let you in, and they actually feel like, oh my God, this is awesome. I slid in by the, and
right.
Then they reopen it like, well, there's so many people missed it, or there was a glitch on our servers, or there was this drama or that drama. So we're going to open it up just for 4 more hours. And then you feel like you have a second chance. And that is, again, psychology. And I'm going to leave in a minute. I think I'm close to being done. I have to make my notes, actually, so I'm not leaving in a minute. What people don't realize is if you would sell into people's, like, human psychology. Oh, another person joining us. Let me add her to the group. If you would sell into people's psychology, your business becomes much easier. Your work becomes much easier. Right? Because we're not trying to convince anyone. We're just letting them feel that anxiety that naturally comes from those sensations of fear of loss, or self-negotiation when they're determining, whether they need this or not. How many of you ever done that? I mean, talking like, do I need this? Do I not need this? Do I need this? Do I not need this? And then we talk ourselves into it.
Mm-hmm. Right up to the last minute.
Mm-hmm. And then you're like, and then you kind of go, okay, look, I decided not to do it. I'm good with that. And then the next thing you know, they say, you can come in after all again. And then you have to go into the second negotiation, and you're much softer on the second negotiation. Now, I don't like a lot of cheesy tactics. I mean, that's why I reveal them and I'm very transparent. Like I'm out here explaining it, why this is happening. Why are people signing up right now? Why will people sign up off the letter at 7:30 and I have to be prepared at 6:30 and I have to be prepared to help them? Because this is just human nature. I don't make it sleazy and tricky or whatever. It's just the way it works. So it works on me too, though. That's the whole thing.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I've literally, I remember one time there was an event going on and I wanted to learn about something. I literally flew to Arizona for a day. I left at 6 a.m. or 5:30 a.m. and I left on a red eye to come home because I didn't want to miss this thing. I waited and I waited. And when I finally went, screw it, I'm going to fly out there. And I did. And I did. Let's see if she found it. Okay. Now, some people sometimes ask me, why do you go out in public and talk about this stuff? Like, you know, everybody else charges a ton of money for this information. The reason why is because you can't execute it yet without expert guidance.
Yep.
I could tell you about it all day. I'm not talking to you guys.
I know it's true.
You guys are, you guys are, you know, we hang. But the average person, like, that's why when you read a self-help book, like Ray always says, you know, it's like self-help's like standing on your own shoulders. If you guys don't know Ray Williams, and by the way, on Instagram, I know you can't see the other two. I'm sorry. Ray Williams is a hypnotist. He's a professional hypnotist. He's an expert. And I had read 4,000 personal development books. I mean, I have a huge library. I've read every book you can name, but I still I had all this stuff. And then Ray just like picked it all apart. Boop, 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 boop. But I like to say, Ray, and maybe I'm wrong and you can reveal me, I think I was a really good student or whatever you want to call it, whatever subject, because I had done so much work on the ideas before. So when I came to you, I was familiar with a lot of the concepts that you were giving me. I'd like to say we could go a little faster. Pat me on the head and say yes.
Yes.
Make me feel good. But because I had read, and I'm not saying don't read a book, and I'm not saying don't study marketing, and I'm not saying any of those things, or don't buy a course. What I'm saying is that without expert tutelage, this is a concept. Everybody understands concepts. I mean, I could be a book to read on all this, but it's the guidance during execution that makes it powerful. And that's why we're doing a talking to people workshop. You would think talking to people it's the easiest thing on earth, but it's not. And learning a script, even if the script is effective for some people, doesn't change the situation, the feeling of discomfort. And until we change the paradigm about the process of talking to people and how we manage them and handle them, we're still in the same thing. So we join another MLM because this one's going to be different. It's not different because we're still in the same situation with our thought process about talking to people. Jenny's like,
yes.
I told
Yes.
you when I ran sales offices, I had people who I gave scripts to. They were so nervous they'd actually read, "Hello, hi, your full name." That actually, swear to God, really
I've
happened.
seen people do it too. Hello, first name, and hello, first name. This is my name from X,
This
Y,
is my name is.
Yeah. I've seen it time and time again. And my process about people is different than what a lot of people teach. Sometimes people look at it and they go, it takes too long. And I always smile. I'm fascinated because what people think takes too long turns out to being, I can make money faster than most people. I mean, some people have a bigger audience and a bigger list and a bigger this, and they can make money faster than me. But I can send out a couple letters and make a boatload of money. I can run to this. I can do that. I can do a project and make a boatload of money. And everybody else is still grinding, trying to go fast. So does it take a little bit longer? Yeah. Is it more powerful? Yes. Will it get you customers that buy from you for a long time over and over and over. I mean, Ginny, since we've started doing these workshops, how many times do people repeat?
Oh, I see a lot of the same faces. Yeah.
Coming back. And I don't have to twist their arm. I just go, hey, next month we're doing a workshop on this. Do you want to come? So when you build a relationship with trust and then you deliver something and then you have a certain kind of relationship, people just feel comfortable around you. And they literally tell you what they want to buy. Mark Harbert and I had a great conversation about this. He goes, the people in our communities, they just tell us, I want this. Can you please charge me? So it's maybe potentially a little bit different thought process than just, I know you look like a sharp individual, Ginny. Ginny, I know you have bananas in
I
your
thought it was a like-minded individual.
No,
Yeah, like-minded.
Once I find out you're in the industry, then I go, you're like-minded.
Like-minded. Okay.
You keep your options open. See, that's the whole different. A sharp individual. And then, Ginny, I noticed you have bananas in your cart. You must be health-minded.
How about I just like bananas?
I love your yoga pants. You must totally be into fitness. What do you do for workouts? I have the most incredible workout in the world. Let me show you it. So, what if you could just talk to people and just have fun? And you didn't have to deal with that anxiety about it anymore. And by the way, I developed this out of my fear. I was absolutely petrified of calling people. I was absolutely petrified of prospecting in the mall. And then I just developed a process, and the process is pretty gosh darn cool. And if you watch, I'm actually flippant and silly. I did change my my profile on Facebook again, right? You know how I used to say I'm a nice girl, and then we talked about that, so we got rid of that for a while. And for a little while I had up, I'm the #1 earner and I'm the grand poobah of this and that. Today it just says, I know stuff, I can help you.
I love it.
Oh, it does say help, Ray. Sorry. I help people who pick their nose and eat it too. I help people who hokey pokey and turn themselves around. I help people. I know stuff. Anyway. All right.
I couldn't help it. One person's hit me, and it was what I help. I got all week long. I help people. Finally, someone hit me a friend request. I said, "Let me guess, you want to help me?" I couldn't resist. I'm sorry.
I want to help people too. It's just there's a way to talk to people where they don't smell you coming from a mile away. There's a way to talk to people so that they're intrigued and interesting and want to follow the breadcrumb trail versus people, slamming their front door going, no, thanks, we have them already. Not interested. Click.
Well, you know my motto. They never see me coming.
Mm-hmm. Can I help you? No, just looking. I walk into a store and they go, can I help you? And I bet you can. And the next thing you know, the person in the store is like doing anything I tell them to do. It's so much fun. Because I'm the opposite of all the other people. So I have to make
there's a nugget right there too.
Ginny, is there anything special you want me to cover tonight? You know me so well.
Oh, I just want to see it.
Well, we're going to start with you.
We're going to talk to people.
Okay.
I know it's going to be awesome. Can't wait.
I'm making notes.
I always have pages of notes from these things.
I'm going to bring some pina coladas.
Oh, the other thing. No, I'm not. It's like
2 pina coladas, 1 for each hand, right?
I'm not drinking. I'm not.
No, I'm not. I got my true.
I think you all should, but I'm not. I don't have anything to drink anyway if I wanted to. I do have unsweetened iced tea.
I have our cucumber
hydration. Oh, I love cucumber mint.
Cucumber lime limit. Yeah, cucumber mint.
Jenny, you have to show the cup though with your company sign. You got to be sly about it though.
I got an MLSP cup. I mean, come on, I got
Am I supposed to hide it?
Well, you got to be quiet about it. You got to be quiet.
Give me a Ray Williams shirt. I'll wear it. Ray Williams, Master Hypnotist. Give me a t-shirt. Right. Yeah. Actually, I really am thinking about buying
What should I put on your T-shirt? I'll have it made for you.
Ray Williams hypnotized me with like a spirally thing. Those would be great shirts. Ray Williams hypnotized me. Or the My Mechanic hypnotized me.
The Ray Williams.
I am really thinking about I've been on a declutter kick and getting rid of all this stuff, and because it's just too much, and I've only lived here for a few years, and I don't know how I accumulated so much stuff. So I'm actually considering pulling a Steve Jobs and going getting some DianeHockman.com polo shirts and just wearing them every day, and a couple of hats, and write, because you can write that off because it's a business expense. So why don't I have, write off my clothing and then have some outfits for when I, black dress or this or that, a couple things for going out. That's it. Get rid of it. I have like 100 pairs of shoes, maybe more. I probably have 50 handbags in there, some unopened with tags. I have clothes with tags. It's pathetic. It's ridiculous. I am not about that anymore. I am about love and people and driving friends crazy, right? And,
no comment.
And teaching the willing. All right.
Let's stick with the I got hypnotized by Ray Williams. I like that.
Oh, I think those would be phenomenal shirts. And again, if you're on Instagram and you happen to jump on, I know you can't see the people I'm talking to. They are on the screen. I'm live streaming 4 different places because I am a media mogul from my spare bedroom. Well, this is really a foyer from my foyer. I'm a media mogul, foyer media mogul. That's what I'm going to put on my profile. I'm a foyer media mogul.
Foyer media mogul.
Foyer, where you from, New York? In the vestibule, right? It's in the umbrellas are in the vestibule.
In the foyer, media mogul.
Who has a vestibule except my grandmother? May she rest in peace. I miss her.
Haven't heard that word in 50 years.
That's what I'm saying. Who has a vestibule except for my grandmother? People are like, "What is a vestibule?"
Yeah, what is a vestibule?
Now you have a mudroom.
I know there's only mudroom, but mudrooms are usually like on the side or in the back. The vestibule in Brooklyn, the houses are like attached. They're like townhouses, or at least where I lived. So there's no mudroom because you come in and there's just this little area. That's the vestibule.
That's right. Well, that's a word from days gone by.
And then we were classy Brooklynites, so we called it the front porch, but everybody else calls it the stoop. So because we were classy. Because the stoop is more like the front of the apartment building, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
We literally had a porch, and
I never heard stoop outside of Brooklyn.
No, in the Bronx they say stoop.
Bronx too.
In the Bronx, yeah, I do believe so. I'll have to consult one of my Bronx experts. I'm not a Bronx expert.
Yeah, I haven't heard stoop in this last year.
Yeah. So I'm going to go make my notes and get ready for the thing.
You go now.
If anybody who happened to see tonight has a question, message me. Again, this is what I didn't mention is the first night is kind of like the instruction, and it will be recorded. But all the rest, because we're going to be out on Facebook really talking to people, it could be any venue. I don't care what platform you guys want to use. We're going to be out actually talking to people. And for privacy, I can't record and store that. So it will be like Mission Impossible. This tape will self-destruct. So I'm doing the initial intake tonight, and I'm doing 9 sessions this week. People can come to whatever ones they can come to. So that way everybody will get really hands-on help. And we're going to break everybody down and build them back up and get them much more comfortable with the process. We try too hard. We convince too hard. Or we don't do it at all, which is worse. So, and when you get just real comfortable about just loving on people and then seeing who's responsive to you and learning how to get them to respond to you, that's the powerful part. So it is the bewitching hour. I will see you guys in a little bit. I'm going to beverage up, restroom up.
I'll meet you in the vestibule.
He's a funny boy.
Right.
Funny boy. He's fun. All right. Ray, thanks for coming. I only sent I sent you guys the note because you know I'd rather be with people, but you know, it's all good.
It's more fun with people.
It sure is more fun with people. Yeah. All right, so I will sign off on Instagram with the huge multitude of 3 people over there. And I ramble. So
Fluctuating.
people come on and then they leave. But you know
Yeah.
what? If everybody listened, they'd learn. So on Facebook and on YouTube, have a wonderful night. If anybody needs anything or wants to come to the workshop, hit me up, DM me either place, or you can go straight to dianehockman.com/workshop, but that's just a payment link. There's no info there. So that's it.
All right.
See you, ladies.
We'll see you in a little bit.
Bye.
Bye.